Welcome back to my channel, Rocky Mountain Gardens. My name is Mary, in case it's your very first time stopping by, and I just want to introduce myself really quickly for you as we move to get into changing and refinishing a piece of furniture that I bought for my dining room. And this furniture is called a corner hutch. I got it off Facebook Marketplace for a really good price. And so we're going to jump right in now and get started on changing the look of it, something more my style, which can show you that you can look beyond the way a piece appears, when you see it and what it can become. So let's get started on that project right now. Hello friends, we're out in my garage and I wanted to show you today this beautiful corner piece. You can see it has a triangular shape, and this piece I had to drive up to Denver to get, which is about an hour's drive. I bought it for $100 from Facebook Marketplace. That's where I found it. And it has two lovely shelves down here on the floor, and it is in perfect condition. I'll take you around here and show you the back of it. Can't exactly make out, oh, it says Ethan Allen on the top. Isn't that awesome? So I know it's 100% real wood, and $100 was quite a deal for this beautiful piece. Now this is going to go into my dining room after I refinish it, and I plan to remove these these doors, so I can have it open, and I will put in the shelf that goes about in the middle here, and then I will have three shelves. Well, yes, three shelves including this base here for displaying some of my pretty thrifted items. I'm so excited, and it has detail on the top there, that dental molding. And guys, I cannot wait to refinish it. What I plan to do is actually use some dark brown wax on it to give it a little darker tone and a richer tone, I hope, to the final product. And I will share it with you in my dining room when I have it done. It's pretty cold out here in my garage, so the first job I'm going to do is remove these doors to open it up so that I can have a display space for all of my thrift finds. So I still have some hardware to remove here and here, and probably will have some holes that I'll need to fill, but it's good to get it all ready for the dark wax I'm going to use on it later when it's a little bit warmer out here in my garage. So I have some rough spots from where I removed the hardware for the doors and so on. So I'm going to be using my sander to see if I can smooth them out a bit. So I have an old rag and I'm using warm water with dish soap in it to wipe down this piece before my next step. And it does have a bit of grime on it, having sat in a house for years. But I guess not as bad as if it were in a barn. As you can see, I filled the holes from the hinges on the doors on this project. And when I sanded it, I sanded away some of the color. So I've got a watered down version of brown paint, and I'm going to try to use this watered down paint to cover up some of this sanded color that's missing before I start waxing. As you can see, it's not a perfect color match, but I'm hoping that when I wax this piece, I can blend it all together. That's my goal. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the other hinges really quickly and let it set so that I can wax tomorrow. Well, I'm back out in my garage today, and it happens to be about 50 degrees outside, so I think I'm going to be able to wax without cold weather affecting how the wax turns out. So I'm giving this a shot, and I hope it will transform my new cabinet in a beautiful way. So I have a wax brush that I specifically only use with wax. So when I'm painting, I don't get paint and wax mixed up on the same brush because wax tends to be a little hard to remove from the bristles. So my product I'm going to be using today is Dixie Belle's Best Staying Wax in the color brown. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and start on this top shelf here. After letting the wax cure, I wiped it back, and here you can see a before and after with the doors removed, and the wax really transformed the color to a darker brown, which was what I was going for. Isn't that awesome? Now here we are in my dining room, and I am swinging over here to show you the hutch in this corner by my window. I'll come closer so you can get a better look. Up on top I have some items that I like, including a plant growing down here. It's called a pothos, if you're not familiar with that. On this top shelf, I have some of my silver. And guys, I wanted to show you these tomato spoons that I've been collecting. I only have 4 so far, but I think they're so beautiful. And I wanted to display them up here on this top shelf. Every time I go thrifting or antiquing, I'm hunting for them. I need more. On the center shelf here, I have a basket that I also thrifted and a beautiful amber bottle. This small little white tureen, which I believe is ironstone. And then I have a little copper cup with some greens in it. And this awesome I think it's sort of a cement piece that looks so great on that shelf. On the bottom shelf, I have my one piece of real salt glaze, and it's filled with little decorative balls. In the back is this white piece that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And then I have 2 ironstone pitchers here to complement everything. You can see on the doors down here that I changed the handles to pure black. I got those at Lowe's so they would coordinate with the hinges on this piece. So there it is. Isn't it awesome? Here in my dining room. It just fits in that space so well. And I'm just thrilled. I really am with it. I've never been so happy to get a new piece of furniture. So guys, thank you for stopping by my channel and coming with me as I redid this beautiful piece of furniture here. And I really appreciate you stopping by. And this is Mary just saying lots of love to each of you. Thank you again. And leave a comment down below if you wish to let me know exactly how you feel about this new piece of furniture in my dining room. Bye-bye for now.